How are you on this beautiful day? We really hope you are very well. I imagine that with each passing day, this topic of teaching your children to read draws much more attention. I hope you have had the opportunity to see each of the video bonuses and are following all the parts of the topic that Sarah has been exposing. Today, Sarah will tell you how she perfected her reading method. Pay close attention and enjoy it.
By the end of the phone call, my son's teacher asked me if I would give her a copy of my system, that she may pass around to a few other parents whose children were struggling in her class. I sent the learning material in with my son the very next day, while I also gave it to some of my personal students to use at home. Now, let's fast forward to the end of the school year, because you're probably wondering how all the students did who used this early version of my reading system. I'm pleased to say every single parent who received a copy and used it had their children in the top of both my class and my son's English class. Not only that, I now had parents coming to the school just to tell me it's working for every child in their home, at all different ages, young and old. Word started to spread as the parents who had massive success with my system went on to tell other parents whose children struggled with reading. Some days, I'd stroll into my school and hear over 40 parents had called the night before, all asking about it. The crazy part? As word spread like wildfire, many of the phone calls we received from parents didn't even have their children attending our school whatsoever. Would you believe it? We even got phone calls from parents who lived 3 to 4 cities over. To be honest, I had just created my system to help out my own child, and all this attention I was starting to get quickly felt a little overwhelming. And to tell you the truth, at one point, I kind of started wishing it would have all just gone away. Yet I knew what I had here would help every single child who used it, and made it my duty, not just as an English teacher, but fellow parent, to make my reading system available to every single parent who loves their child, wanting nothing but the best head start they can give them to being successful in both school and life. I spent that entire summer polishing, perfecting, and proving my system. The same system I'm now proud to reveal to you today for the first time ever. Introducing Reading Head Start, the only proven reading system in the world guaranteed to work quickly for children even as young as 2. A reading system unlike anything else out there and works even if today's the first time you've even thought about how important it is your child learns to read as early as possible, or even if your child currently is unable to recite the alphabet whatsoever, or perhaps your child doesn't even show a shred of interest in learning to read at all right now. Even if you or teachers have tried to teach your child to read in the past, but they still struggle to grasp the concept. Heck, Reading Head Start will work even if you feel as if you've already tried everything there's to try. In fact, let me tell you right now, it's important to know that Reading Head Start isn't some baby Einstein or hooked on phonics gimmick, designed to be more like a virtual babysitter than an actual reading system. This is not for you if you think that sitting your child in front of a screen for hours, hands off, is more important than sitting beside your child, working with them for only 15 minutes per night, just 3 nights per week. While other reading programs out there are just as educational as sitting your child down in front of their favorite goofy morning cartoons, Reading Head Start has quickly become known as the most effective reading system in the world, with massive results proven by the children using it and the amazing grades they're bringing home on their report cards. While grasping the concept of reading isn't the easiest skill for children to learn, no essential lifelong skill is, I've made it as easy as humanly possible for any child at any age to learn to read. Listen, you really must love your child to still be here watching this video, and you're obviously really serious about teaching your child to read, so they'll be both successful in school and life. And I just want to take some time to acknowledge you for that. Most parents never take the time to educate themselves the way you have. You're online, you're watching this, and you really have the commitment and determination to do this now. That's why you're perfect for Reading Head Start. It's specifically for parents like you. You want to teach your child to read early because you know the importance reading plays in the future success of your child's entire life.
Take a look to your mailbox. In tomorrow's bonus video you will get to know why you should teach your child to read early. I see you then.